Hey everyone, my name is Edwin Willamore, and I'm a Mercy College student, and I'm part of McNair and CSTEP. So my research is about does a vaccine education program based on different health behavior models work? So the purpose of the study was to create a viable, applicable education program on vaccines targeting college students using multiple models, such as the health education model, which is used by nurses and doctors today in the medical field. In this way, uh, a program teaching the patient or the family of a patient about diseases, vaccines, etc., then then the nurses and the doctors and stuff can find out if the program was successful based on pre and post surveys. So using that education model and using other education models like the pre-orientation stimulus, post-orientation response model, and the social marketing theory, I made my own model with Dr. Raposa. And together, I made a pre and post survey to assess if my education program was successful. So this consisted of a 25-minute talk and a 10-minute video in classroom presentation. So 30 students were collected randomly using posters and using ads posted around the school and on in the monitors. Um, and overall, the data shows due to the t-test that from pre to post, there was enough of a change to show that there was a positive correlation from pre to post, that students did become more positive in attitude towards vaccines and more knowledgeable about vaccines at the end of the program, specifically in the subscales of health concerns, myths, and risks. So students understood that some of the myths that were talked about were debunked and that there is less of a risk than before, what they thought of before, that there's less of a risk for vaccines. They also understood the health concerns. There's not as much of a health concerns for vaccines as I thought before. Like it's more healthier to take vaccines than it isn't. And in conclusion, the TNLs show change on those subscales, and the subscales that didn't show change, most likely the subscales, the students already understood that, except that, for example, that for safety, that vaccines are already pretty safe to begin with, or the subscales that need to be worked on. The presentation needs to work more harder on those subscales. Finally, in future direction, the pre and post surveys did include open-ended questions. So right now, me and my mentor, we plan on working on those open-ended questions, code them, and finally put them into SPSS and find out what changed between the pre and the post, and if in that way it'll give us a better view of how the education program was and what needs to be worked on. So finally, I want to thank CSTEP and McNair, and finally Mercy College on allowing me to work on my research.